What is going on, guys? Will here. Welcome to the video. Apologies if I look extremely tired and dead. Last night was a long night filled with sake bombs and other alcoholic beverages. But we are not in Toronto. We are in New York City. We are in the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. And I'm here with my good friend Jason, aka Jay Smash. He is a fellow that is equally as food focused as I am. And we have put together a list of places that we want to hit up and eat that is so extensive that if we actually got to all of them, for one, I would be broke, and two, I'd just be extremely fat. So we will see how far down that list we actually get. But to offset all of these calories we're about to eat, we're gonna be walking a hell of a lot of steps. Like, I'm thinking 30,000 steps today. Guys, when you're in New York City, there are two rules. The first one is you do not take a taxi anywhere that you go because walking is better and it's probably actually quicker. And number two, you do not go to any sort of chain restaurants because this city has some of the best food in the world, and we're about to go experience it on this cheat day right now. All right, so we are headed to the first spot. What are we getting? This is Jason,
bagels.
By the way.
Bagels.
He's Jewish, so just a heads up, if you travel with the Jewish
Shalom,
man,
kids.
you get some bagels. What is it called? Lox or Lux?
Lux.
Lux?
Lux, ladies and gentlemen, is the Hebrew term or Jewish term for smoked salmon. Oh, and cream cheese is the English term for cream cheese. Oh, so good.
Some's a little bit excited about it.
Brand new start of it in old New York.
All right, so we finally got the food. It was an hour and a half wait for the bagels, and it is 12:38, so we're getting a late start to this cheat day, but this looks really good. All right, so I got a everything bagel with the smoked salmon, obviously.
Crab
lox, and I got with capers, tomatoes, red onion, and chive cream cheese. There it is. And I like how you can notice, I like how it has the cream cheese on both sides of the bread, which is, and they hooked it up. I'm actually kind of intimidated.
3 ounces.
This is a lot of smoked salmon. I feel like it could be kind of overpowering.
No way.
No? All right, buddy. We gotta do a cheers, bagel cheers.
Hold on, I'm coming. For the record, I got 2 bagels.
So was it worth the wait?
Oh.
Was it worth the wait?
Oh.
Okay. Cheers, let's go. Wow,
that's actually ridiculous.
The saltiness with the rich cream cheese. Oh my god.
I'm so glad we did everything bagels. It was a perfect call.
I think the red onions make it. There's something about the red onions, man.
I cannot believe how good that was.
Man, these are messy to eat. Wait. So you can see on the salmon, they have kind of this green kind of rub on it. And what is that?
Dill.
It's dill? Yeah, so it's dill. It's not just the traditional method of smoked salmon.
That's what it's called, crab lox.
Crab lox, okay. This is also my first time ever having a bagel with smoked salmon and cream cheese, believe it or not, and it is fire.
Fire!
Last bite. Well, that was the first stop. That was definitely worth the hour and a half wait. That was for sure. I would definitely come back. If you guys are ever in New York, make sure you go and check that place out. It is called Russ and Daughters. All right, guys, so it's been approximately 5 minutes since we just finished the bagels, and now we're on a mission to go get a slice of pizza. We're going to a place called Prince Street Pizza. It's highly rated in New York. It's highly rated in New York for a slice of pizza. To be honest with you, we went to Joe's yesterday And I think that is like apparently the #1 place in all of New York. And I think we both came to a common, like, what did I think we both rated that a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, 4.
4 out of 10. I mean, I think it was actually terrible. Yeah, it sucked.
It was awful.
It was awful. Yeah, so I mean, hopefully this place lives up to its high standards. I think it's like 4.6 on Yelp, but we will see. Alright guys, so we waited probably what, half an hour I think for the pizza, and so basically you just have to realize anytime you want to go anywhere that's really good in New York, you have to be prepared to wait. So we got each a slice of pepperoni pizza, and this actually looks insanely good. Like, I'm so excited for this. We probably should have got napkins. By the way, we are in a church. Oh, we actually do have napkins. We are in a church eating pizza, but wow. Oh, there you go, take that.
Want to roll the box?
This pepperoni looks so fire though.
I'm gonna go wait in line again.
Wow, this is the best pizza I've had this whole entire trip. This is like the 5th spot we've been. Although it is super like oily. I don't know if you guys can see the oil on the pizza, but the pepperoni is so good and has like this really big like thickness to it. Oh. This blows Joe's away by like 10 times. Like, oh. All right, last bite. That was absolutely epic. Probably the best pizza I can remember having in a long time. So that is it for the food for now. We're gonna probably take a little bit of a break, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, we are at stop number 3, and we're at Canal Street Market at a place called Joe's Steam Rice Roll. To be honest with you guys, I'd probably never come to this place, but the reviews on this spot is actually insane. I felt like I had to try it. So I got the Joe's signature roll. It is beef, pork, dried shrimp, egg, bean sprouts, wrapped in like a rice roll with hoisin sauce on top.
That's pretty bomb diggity.
Wow. There's a lot of flavor in this, wow. There's also egg in it, which makes it like really like creamy and rich. Guys, it literally melts in your mouth. Like Jason was just saying, like the rice paper is so delicate, it actually just melts. Also, we had to wait like, what was it, like 25 minutes for the food? Yeah. So when you're in New York, be prepared to wait.
It's like having a Wagyu steak. Like, that's the quality of meat. That's like the quality of dumpling.
We were 3 for 3. Pizza was sick, bagel was unreal, and this is just like nothing like I've ever had before in my life. Wow. So
the last one. All right, that was probably the best thing I put in my mouth this entire trip. Gonna take a break now from food, but we will see you guys very shortly. How you doing, man?
Cheat day in New York, kick my ass. I'm so hot now.
He can't keep up with the big boys. We still got donuts next, eh?
How many?
6. All right, guys, so the next stop is the donut pub, because you guys know it's not a cheat day without donuts. All right, so the donuts are acquired, and now we're gonna go back to the hotel. All right, guys, we are back at the hotel. Jason had to take a nap. He can't hang with the big boys on this cheat day. But as you guys just saw, we went to the donut pub, and I got 2 donuts. So I got just an original glazed donut here. I feel like in order for me to judge if a donut shop is good or not, I need to just get the original glaze, because then you have nothing that can really like mask the flavor. And then I also got a CRONUT. So it's basically if like a donut and a croissant had sex, you get this. It's like a croissant donut. I've been meaning to try this thing for so long, and I'm so excited. So let's go. Wow, that is honestly one of the best donuts I've ever had in my life. It is so like soft, fluffy, flaky, sweet. It's super sweet. So unfortunately, I told him I would save him 1 bite. Okay, that was easily the best donut I've ever had in my life, hands down. Okay, now we're gonna go with the original glazed. Let's see how this compares. Pretty good. Very airy and very light. Has a kind of like a vanilla bean taste to it. Interesting. I still think Krispy Kreme's better. I'm not saving him a bite. All right, so those are the 2 donuts down. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break now, and then I will see you guys at dinner. I just left Times Square and I got marginal anxiety because there's way too many human beings in that area. But the update is Jason is in the room right now. His leg is really bad, so he is done for the night. So I am out on my own right now, not really feeling too hot, not because I'm full, but because I'm extremely overtired since I barely slept last night, and I've also surpassed 30,000 steps on the day. So my body is feeling it. So I'm not really in the mood to go anywhere and sit down for a dinner, especially on my own on a Saturday night. That would be quite lame, I'd say. So I think I'm just gonna go grab something really quick and then just call it a night. All right, guys, well, that took so damn long to get home. The traffic in New York is actually ridiculous. So I went to Whole Foods, obviously, as you guys just saw, and got dinner. Brought it back to the hotel because it is so busy at the Whole Foods in New York City. Like, it's actually insane there. So I got a massive thing of just like chicken, basically all protein, because I didn't get really any protein for the entire day. And then I also got an ice cream called Enlightened. It was like a brownie cookie dough flavor. It's kind of like a halo top, low calorie ice cream. We don't have this in Canada, so I really wanted to try it. And I'm probably gonna start with this because it is almost completely liquefied, because I was just in like a shitload of traffic in my Uber. I was almost tempted to actually crack it open in the back seat, but I didn't want to risk my 4.9 rating on Uber. So this is 100 calories per serving, brownies and cookie dough. Is okay, this is not very promising already. Wow, it's good. You see like the cookie dough chunk right there. Oh wow. So the flavor is there, and it tastes like really rich, like actual ice cream. But the texture is just like really off. Like it's probably the worst out of like Halo Top and the Breyers. Also, I don't know if you guys can see. Check out my steps. 33,581. That's like almost my all-time high. The last time I got anywhere over 30,000, I was actually in New York a couple of years ago with my sister. I think I got 35,000. The spoon won't actually go through, so I feel like this is like the best method to eat it. That was really good. Okay, so now on to the actual dinner. I got basically just a bunch of chicken and vegetables. So you guys can see, this is like a pretzel crusted chicken. I don't really see any pretzels, so I don't know why it's called that. And then I got some roasted onions, and then I got some curried cauliflower, one meatball, and then it's this other type of honey glazed chicken. It all looks really good, so let's dig in. I'm gonna start with the meatball. So just a basic meatball, no real sauce on it, I don't believe. That is pretty mediocre, very bland actually. Maybe it's actually good. I've just been so spoiled this trip. All I've been eating is like the top rated food the entire time. I actually felt bad about getting Whole Foods today. I was like, if I'm getting Whole Foods in New York City, I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the video I said, do not eat at a chain restaurant. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Last night we went to a restaurant called Tao, T-A-O, yeah. And I think they have like one in LA, maybe a couple around the world. I know they have one in Las Vegas. And we racked up a $500 bill just between the two of us. Like we had this one steak, a Wagyu steak. It was $100 for the plate. It was actually insane. Yeah, so the curry cauliflower is really good. I love cauliflower, one of my favorite vegetables. So there's the chicken. I'm not getting why it's called pretzel crusted chicken. I'm getting a lot of just like mustard. But it's really good though. Now here's the honey glazed chicken. This one actually looks a lot better. And I think this is white meat. I like white meat better than the dark meat. Wow. way better. So I think the best thing I ate all day was probably that thing at Joe's steamed rice roll. Mainly because I think it surprised me the most. I wasn't expecting much because I actually wouldn't have gone there. But that actually blew me away. And of course that donut was just epic. Roasted red onions. So good. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude dinner and that is going to finish off the cheat day. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you want to see some more cheat days in the future, please let me know in the comments down below so I know to make more of them. It is a little after 9 o'clock. I'm dead tired. Probably going to lie down, watch some Netflix and just chill. So yeah, that is going to be the video. See you guys in the next one.